Alright guys, welcome back. It's LSP. It's currently the 12th of June 2019, 9:52 a.m. GMT time. Just a quick one. I'm going to go over the cable trades that I took, just a few ideas. Let me show you yesterday's trade, which was here. I'll show you on the 4 hour so I can show you the target. The target was up here. Now I'll just explain. Whenever I open a trade, I've got multiple accounts, and I've split everything on the smaller accounts into whatever I'm doing. Some like one of them I'm using for swing trading. The other one I use to teach with, and one I use to trade with. Yeah, which is this one. My main account trading, I don't deviate. So if anybody was ever to see that account, you wouldn't see huge targets like this. It's just 20 pips, 30 pips. That's it. I'm not looking to change anything there. That account's been profitable for many years, and I'm happy with the results. I don't need to change anything with that particular account. But what you guys see here, what you'll notice is whenever I open a trade, I put the target where I believe price is reaching for. Now that doesn't mean obviously that I'm going to hold on for that, as many of you know by now. If you've been following along and you watch the videos, and I say it over and over and over again, I'm a scalper, and me holding on for 60 pips and 70 pips and 100, it's just not me. It's something that I've always found very difficult. And part of the reason why I started the swing trading account and system development last year in January was to alleviate this problem of me not being able to hold on to trades. It's not necessarily about making money. That's just a byproduct of what I'm doing. Once I arrive at something that works for me, but it's more about me personally, and it's a challenge that I've had literally from day one, being able to hold on to trades. So it's something that I feel I want to sort of push myself, and learn the skill of holding on to trades longer, because it's all psychology based. It's all psychologically based. It's got nothing to do with technical analysis or pattern recognition or order flow or anything like that. It is literally all psychological. Every time I exit a trade, it's because I don't want to be in it anymore. So with that in mind, or having said that, should I say, I took a trade took a trade yesterday. So you can see, it's a little bit difficult to explain why taking a trade on cable, the way I've taken this trade here based on this section of price action, was warranted. It's very easy to see on Euro. If I was going to take along on Euro, it's very easy to see why one would take along on Euro, because you can see we had a really nice week last week, and this is clear displacement. This is clear, clear reversal. It's a clear push higher. You can see it clear on the daily and the 4 hour, and obviously there's lots of reasons why price should be doing this. You take a look at the DXY as well, and Euro GBP. You can arrive at a much clearer understanding as to why, Euro should be going higher. But when you look at cable, it kind of looks bearish. It looks like it still wants to go lower. But when you drop down to the daily, you can see this candle right here. Okay, and I've noted the crossover point here. Okay, so if price gets through this price level right here, okay, 126.85, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to continue going lower, but it does mean that price will probably either go sideways or lower. Yeah, the reason being, and like I said, it's a little bit clearer to see on the daily. You can see we've had a stop run down here, so we've had a nice drive on liquidity, a really nice move, really nice push higher. Okay, we've had a break in structure here, relatively minor pullback into the crossover point. We did overstretch a little bit, but we've come back up into and respected the 126.85 level. I had a really nice push yesterday, which, if we drop down to the hourly, you can see the trade here. Only after the open, we drop lower first into the down candle, okay, after, I mean, remember, we're talking about contextually. We've had the stop run now, we've had all the moves and everything else. So when we go back, we've come back down into, you know, the down candle. Really nice pop, really nice pop, really nice pop. Okay, and obviously, I think you can probably see it a little bit clearer on the 5 minute, on the 15 minute. Sorry. So we, like I said, price opens, goes up a little bit, starts to grind lower. Really nice push. This 3-bar lift right here. That's what I like to see. And this drop, this is pretty much the same setup that I take both long and short. You know, just the flip side, obviously, if you turn it around. It's the same trade that I always take. You know, it's just slightly different in variation when you look at different, you know, different charts or different pairs. But it's pretty much the same setup. It's not necessarily a pattern. It's what it represents. You know, that helps me get into a trade. So 3-bar drop into an area where price effectively should not go, you know, should not go pass through, or should not pass back through. Okay, really nice pop. You know, I believe it was 31.4 pips, and then obviously I've let the rest of the day kind of do its thing, and then I opened a trade. Now let me see if I can get the entry point right here. I opened the trade. I opened the trade around here, I believe it was. Wasn't today. I opened the trade yesterday, but I think it was around here. Maybe here, possibly. Either way, once the trade's finished, guys, I'll post the actual trade so you can see it. But I'm happy with the way that the trade's moving. You know, and I do believe it's going to be reaching for, you know, this upper level up here. I think it's a bit clearer on the 4 hour. Yeah, much clearer on the 4 hour. And again, we've had that stop run down here, and you can see the same thing. See the same thing here. Nice stop run. Move higher. Very muted price action here, kind of going sideways. Really nice push, you know. And then when you look at the daily, you can see, like I was saying yesterday on Twitter, you can see this reversal candle right here. Even if taking the trade away from yesterday, you know, the first trade, the 30 pip trade, 31.4 pip trade, you can still see a really nice progressive move higher. So today is a, you know, excuse me, today would have been a really good opportunity to take this pullback and take along maybe down here or any one of these candles here. If you drop down to the 5 minute, you'll see that there's, you know, a much clearer entry. So you can see that we kind of ground sideways, to, you know, a nice move higher. Any one of these pullbacks here is buyable, you know, and there's enough range. There's plenty of range, you know, 25 to 30 pips on a stop run. And I still believe that price is going higher. So that's cable, guys. I'm not going to over exhaust it. I just wanted to explain a few things. I do apologize for the croakiness of my voice. We keep getting a weather shift over here in the UK. You know, 1 minute it's absolutely blindingly hot and beautiful and sunny, and then literally the next day it's raining all day with thunder and lightning. I mean, there's a lot of pressure in the atmosphere, so I get pounding headaches, you know, and my ears start to hurt, and my nose is really stuffy at the minute, so my throat's gone to shit. So I apologize if I sound like crap. And as always, guys, I hope that the video helps in some way. And I will probably, I've got some time this week, so I'm probably going to be doing, I'm not going to do an analysis video. Sometime later in the week, maybe today, I'm going to see if I can find some time to do a video, just kind of revisiting the idea of higher time frame order flow, and being able to transpose those ideas onto a lower time frame, daily, 4 hour and hourly, you know, to look for potential setups, you know. So we'll see. I'll do my best to try and get that sorted at least today, tomorrow, or Friday. All right. So take care, guys, and I will speak to you in the next video. All the best.